Now, many a times what they can also do, so this was just an example for you, but if you can work on this, then you will also realize how those 4 different types of degrees help. So where do you require a 30 degrees, where a 60 degrees, where a 120, and how the 90 works. Now, when you end up completing your so-called answer, also take a step back and see if you've got it right. If you've got it right, you won't find any mistakes with it. You don't have to share it with me to ask me, is this correct? It will just look correct. But yes, of course, you can always show it to me because that's how you will get your feedback. So coming back, let's say I have given you a square of edge length 50. So this is how they'll write it. Or I have given you a circle where they end up saying that, which means a diameter 50. They may choose to also give you this, which is R25, which basically means that the radius is 25 and therefore diameter is going to be double. Or they may choose to give you an equilateral triangle and they say that that's the edge length. Now, whatever shapes they give you, whether individual or they choose to give you, let's say, something like this, and they choose to give you a semicircle over here of diameter something. Let's say they don't tell you this diameter. You should still be able to figure out how to make this structure. So let's say they've given you a shape like this. I'll darken it for you so that you can see it better. They have given you a square and they've mentioned the edge length of the square, but they have given you an equilateral triangle to which they have not shared the edge length. And similarly, they have given you a semicircle, and here too they have not given you the edge length. But visually, you can very easily say that if this was a semicircle, that is obviously the diameter. And if you notice, it is common to the square. And similarly, it is also common to the triangle. Therefore, if this is 50, so is the edge length of the triangle, and so is the diameter of the circle. Now, I have to make this in isometry. Now, if this is a small version, let's say they make a puny little thing over here, and they have given you the dimensions, but obviously it is not in actual. Now, here the problem that will happen is, I'll show you and you'll figure it out. Okay, so let's say